Welcome to session 5 of the lecture series. Part 1 of the Axelos Prince 2 Agile Manual covers chapter 1 to 6. We are now in chapter 5. In this fifth chapter, we will focus on Exploration Prince 2, principles, themes, processes. This chapter introduces the overview of Prince 2, principles, themes, processes, highlighting the Prince 2 framework built on 7 core principles, 7 themes, and 7 processes which all get applied within the project environment. Together, they ensure every project is justified, well-governed, and adaptable to its context. Program is defined as a temporary, flexible organization structure created to coordinate, direct, and oversee the implementation of a set of related projects and activities in order to deliver outcomes and benefits related to the organization's strategic objectives. A program is likely to have a life that spans several years. Project management is then defined as the planning, delegating, monitoring, and control of all aspects of the project, and the motivation of those involved to achieve the project objectives within the expected performance targets for time, cost, quality, scope, benefits, and risk. See Figure 5.1. Prince 2 is like a house built on 4 strong pillars: principles, themes, processes, and environment. The principles are non-negotiable. We need all 7 for a project to truly be Prince 2. The themes are like the threads running through the project, keeping it on track. The processes give us the roadmap, from starting up to closing. Finally, the environment reminds us that Prince 2 is not rigid. It must be tailored to suit the project's size, complexity, and culture. So Prince 2 isn't just a list of rules, it's built like a system with 3 big moving parts. First, the themes. Think of them as they must have conversations you need throughout a project, things like risk, planning, quality. They're always running in the background. And we've got the processes. These are your step-by-step guides from start to finish, almost like the recipe you follow. Finally, there's the project environment. Every organization wants consistency, so Prince 2 can be tailored and embedded into the company's way of working. That's where theory becomes reality. Prince 2 doesn't tell you exactly what to do, it gives you principles to guide how you work. Think of them as the DNA of good project management. A universal, you can apply them to any project, big or small. They're self-validating, they've been tested in the real world, on both successful and failed projects. And they're empowering because once you understand them, you've got the confidence to shape how your project is managed, rather than just follow a rigid checklist. Think of the principles like the rules of the road. No matter what kind of vehicle you drive, bike, car, bus, the rules still apply. They keep everyone safe, and they give you the freedom to choose your route. These 7 principles form the backbone of Prince 2. They guide how every project is managed, ensuring it stays justified, well-structured, and adaptable. To claim Prince 2 compliance, all 7 must be applied consistently throughout the project. This slide introduces 4 of the 7 Prince 2 themes, each answering a key question about how a project is justified, structured, delivered, and controlled. We begin with the business case theme, which answers the question why are we doing this project at all? Its purpose is to ensure the project remains desirable, viable, and achievable throughout its life. Every Prince 2 project must start with a clear justification, a solid investment rationale that's regularly reviewed as the project progresses. Next is the organization theme, answering who is responsible for what? This theme defines the temporary project management structure and clarifies roles, responsibilities, and accountabilities. Because projects cut across functional boundaries, Prince 2 requires a distinct governance setup with clear reporting lines between business, user, and supplier interests. The quality theme answers what are we delivering, and how do we know it's fit for purpose? It's about defining quality criteria early, agreeing on how they'll be verified, and making sure the products meet expectations through systematic quality control and assurance processes. Finally, the plans theme answers show how much and when. It's the roadmap for delivery. Plans provide the basis for communication and control, showing what will be done, by whom, to what standard, and by when. In Prince 2, plans exist at multiple levels, from project to stage to team, each scaled appropriately to the management level it serves. Together, these themes ensure the project is not only well justified but also well governed, well delivered, and continuously aligned with organizational objectives. This slide focuses on 3 key Prince 2 themes: risk, change, and progress, each essential for maintaining project control and decision-making integrity. First, the risk theme. Its purpose is to identify, assess, and control uncertainty so the project has a high chance of success. Every project carries inherent uncertainty, and this theme ensures we ask the critical what if questions early, anticipating and mitigating threats while exploiting opportunities. Next, the change theme. Change is inevitable. This theme gives us a structured way to evaluate and manage any potential or approved changes to the project's baselines, whether that's scope, cost, time, or quality. It helps the project team assess what is the impact before acting, ensuring changes are controlled, not chaotic. Finally, the progress theme. This is about continual assessment, monitoring actual performance against the plan, forecasting whether objectives remain achievable, and deciding if the project should continue. It answers 3 vital governance questions. Where are we now? Where are we going? And should we carry on? Together, these 3 themes provide the backbone of controlled project delivery, managing uncertainty, managing change, and maintaining visibility of progress. Prince2 gives us a clear roadmap for managing projects, the 7 processes. Think of these as the journey markers that take us from the first spark of an idea all the way to closing the project and learning lessons. The beauty is they're scalable and flexible. Whether you're running a small internal project or a massive transformation program, these same steps apply, you just tailor the detail. And with Agile in the mix, they don't feel rigid, they're there to keep us aligned, not tied down. Projects don't happen in a vacuum, they happen within an environment. Every organization has its own culture, rules, and ways of working. Prince2 is designed to be tailored so that it fits into that environment, rather than forcing the environment to fit the method. Think of Prince2 as a framework that gets customized so your company can create its own consistent project management method. And when you add Agile into the mix, like in Prince2 Agile, you're shaping Prince2 so it works perfectly in fast-moving, adaptive contexts. Thank you for listening. Please drop your questions or comments in the chat before continuing with the next lecture. See you in Lecture 6.